Good afternoon. This is Darnelda Seegers, Mayor of the District of Sechelt. Today is Saturday, March 21st at 4:30 p.m. Today in BC, there have been an additional 74 individuals who've been tested positive for COVID-19. That brings the total in British Columbia to 424. In the Vancouver Coastal Health Region, we are now at 230. My message today is to all the residents of the Sunshine Coast, no matter your age. This past week has seen unprecedented change in how the governments operate here on the Sunshine Coast. Our offices are now closed to the public. Almost all staff are working from home. Public facilities have been shut down. We are maintaining essential services. We are still holding regular meetings, but we're using online technology to come together. It is very obviously not business as usual. While it is heartening to see so many of our local small businesses heed the message to maintain physical distance between community members, for many this has come at the expense of their livelihood and the livelihood of their employees. As we don't know how long this situation will last, we know that facing that uncertain future is a huge source of stress and anxiety for many in our community. Please know we appreciate that in light of the impact, you have chosen to put your health, your employees' health, and the health and well-being of the greater community as your number one priority. It has not gone unnoticed. Thank you for what you've done. For those businesses still operating, it is heartening to see the measures you are putting in place to create safe physical distancing between your staff and the community, and also between community members in your stores. I want to say that over the last week, I've been impressed with the way the federal and provincial governments are moving forward in light of what is happening. The federal and provincial counterparts are in communication with each other daily. Here in BC, Health Minister Adrian Dix, Community Affairs Minister Selena Robinson, and Provincial Medical Health Officer Bonnie Henry are connecting with all mayors and chairs in BC on a weekly conference call to share with us what they are working on to support our communities and to gather issues and concerns that are arising in our respective areas. Every decision they make has wide-reaching implications. So while it may seem to some of you that they are moving slowly, they are moving in a measured manner to have time to also address some of the impacts of the decisions they are making. Many of us have been watching the news and reading the harrowing tales from Europe and now New York. If, after all the information distributed widely in the community and from many sources, this situation has not impacted your life, if you are not being inconvenienced, then you are not taking it seriously enough. The most important message that I want to leave you with is that Coastal Health has made it very clear that there are most certainly members of our community who, while they may be COVID-19 positive, may not be experiencing or displaying symptoms. They may be the person that you encounter as you go about your daily life. That is why it is so critical to self-isolate at home. And if you must go out, that you practice physical distancing by remaining at least 6 feet apart. This is for all ages and all members of the community. I understand that it is not always easy to do, but it is essential if we're going to flatten the curve and slow the spread of this virus so as not to overwhelm our healthcare services. A daily update is coming out from our Emergency Operations Center and is being posted on each municipality's website. Please ensure you are getting your information from credible sources. Thank you again for all you are doing to help keep our fellow community members healthy and cared for. We will continue to update you as circumstances require. Here are the resources that you can access for further information.